Hey guys, and welcome back to the Anchored Healing Space channel. Listen, really quickly, I took a poll on Instagram and I asked you guys if you wanted me to film a what I eat in a day video for like lockdown slim down, because I'm already a thick girl, but I put on some weight during this lockdown, so I know what to do to get it off. I just have to be consistent. So I wanted to bring you guys along on the journey if you wanted to join me, and you guys are down for it, so I filmed it for you. It's super simple. I also threw in like a little cheat meal that you guys could incorporate in your meal plan, but it's still healthy because you know, you can't deprive yourself, but you also just have to be consistent, have to be conscious of what we're putting into our bodies. So here it is, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody about the Anchored Healing Space, okay? You're going to get everything here. Everything. Come on. Just come on. Okay, guys, so here we go. For breakfast, it's going to be a pretty hefty meal. I'm going to have a green smoothie, a slice of avocado toast, 2 scrambled eggs, and 2 slices of turkey bacon. So I'll just go down the line and show you guys before I get into preparing it. Let me just give you guys a disclaimer. This is a bag of tropical fruit blend that I did purchase. I have been using this, but I won't be picking it up again because of the banana slices. I don't really like bananas like that, and it just adds a lot of sugar. I always do blueberries. When you're trying to cut down on like your sugar intake and you're trying to like cut weight, you need to stick to berries, not so much like mangoes and pineapples and all of that good stuff. But just for taste, I did pick up the mango strawberry blend. So it does still have some tropical fruit in it, but this one has berries as well. So that's just something for you guys to pick up. I got these from Target. So from here on out, I'll be just either doing strawberries and blueberries or this one and the blueberries, okay? All right, for avocado toast, we are going to be using this Trader Joe's Rustico bread. Haven't tried this before, but I'm excited. It looks pretty good. The carb count is 19 grams. That's a little high compared to the Dave's Killer Bread that I usually get. I just couldn't find it where I was, which is about 13 grams. So that's not too bad. I'm only going to be eating 1 slice today. And move on to the turkey bacon. One thing you need to make sure is that you're doing uncured turkey bacon if you're going to be eating turkey bacon or any type of bacon when you are trying to create your meals. And always read your ingredients. So as you can see, it's turkey thighs, water, sea salt, raw sugar, celery powder, paprika, onion powder, and spice. All things you can pronounce and you know what the heck they are, okay? So just be really mindful of what you're taking in as much as possible. Then we're going to be using these organic large brown fresh eggs. I love cage-free eggs. I just feel better about eating them. I mean, it's still eating them, but yeah, eat whatever kind of eggs you want. But that's breakfast, okay? So that's going to be a good and hearty breakfast. It's going to be pretty hefty, so... All right, so let's get into the ingredients of the smoothie. So usually I use Almond Breeze Vanilla. This is a first for me, but it's pretty good. I did taste it, and it is a protein-based milk, so you can't go wrong with that. It's not sweet like what you would expect, but that's where our sweetener comes in. So we're going to do 2 big handfuls of spinach. We're going to do a couple of slices of frozen avocado. We're going to do some blueberries, some tropical fruit. We're going to throw in some coconut milk yogurt. And then we are going to throw in some agave nectar light sweetener. This is so much better than like honey or any other sweetener that you could be using. This is the brand that used to be sold at Target, Simply Balanced. So if you guys go looking for this, you're probably going to run into this one. So it's the same thing, just a different brand, okay? So that's going to be for the smoothie. Let's get into it. All right, so as you can see, we have the spinach, the tropical fruit, blueberries, avocado. We are going to throw in some of this yogurt. Just about 2 spoonfuls will do. If I wasn't using milk and I was just using water, I would do about 3 spoonfuls. And then we're going to pour in some milk. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to get this together. Okay. And then we are going to use our agave for sweetener. The tropical fruit should just about do it, but you just want to put a little sweetener just in case, okay? So that's how it's going to look. Don't judge it. Just trust the process, guys. Trust the process. Put a little bit more milk just in case. All right. Oops.
I'm calling, yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. All mine, yeah, maybe I'm selfish. You're my ladies and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Yeah, no one, yeah, but me, yeah, baby. To my thick chicks down in Texas.
And as you can see, guys, the avocado makes it a lot creamier, and it's really, really delicious. Okay. All right, so I made this first because I want to drink some while I am making the turkey bacon and the eggs, just so I can kind of get this down because that's a pretty hefty smoothie. So, all right, y'all, so breakfast is done, and I'm going to throw some of this everyday seasoning I picked up from Trader Joe's onto my avocado toast. Okay. And now we are ready to enjoy it. So again, we have 1 slice of avocado toast, 2 eggs, 2 slices of bacon, and a green smoothie. It's pretty hefty, but it's going to get your day started good. You will be definitely energized, and this will carry you through lunch for sure. All right, y'all. So I'm about to go ahead and dig in, and I will come back to you guys with lunch. What I eat in a day. I'm trying to slim down in this quarantine. So disclaimer number 1. Excuse the noise on my porch, and they are doing construction outside. Number 2, this smoothie came out delicious, taste-wise, texture-wise, not the business. It was way too creamy, way too thick. I think I put too much avocado in it, especially with also adding the yogurt, even though the yogurt is like a looser base because it's not dairy. And the type of milk that I use, I don't use that milk often, like I said, but just if you want to avoid this, just use whatever almond milk or dairy-free milk that you use, and do your spinach and your fruit, and you'll be good to go. If you want it to be creamier, put a little avocado in it. If not, leave the avocado out. Just bringing you the real, because I don't want y'all to try it and be like, ew. Okay, here guys, I'm just showing you the process of how I make my water. This time I'm just using some lemon and rosemary. I usually use mint and lemon, mint and lime, or basil and lime, or basil and lemon. I kind of stick to those two. I don't really use any like sweet fruits or anything. I try to keep my sugar intake as low as possible. And I'm just, this time I'm just using the lemon and rosemary. It's my first time really incorporating rosemary into my drink, and I actually love it. You just have to either press it or muddle it a little just so you can get that enhanced flavor of the rosemary. I'm going to be using some alkaline water from Trader Joe's. I love, love, love this water. This is one of my top favorite alkaline waters. This is 1.5 liters. I try to get at least 3 of these in a day. That gives me well over a gallon, and that is my goal of water intake, a gallon a day. That should be the same for you, or half of your body weight at least. So I'm just filling this up to the brim so I can get my water in throughout my day. Again, just using some herbs and fruit will definitely enhance your water, making it easier for you to reach your intake goal. Okay guys, it's time for lunch, and this is what I'm going to be making. Some mandarin orange chicken and some broccoli. You can do like brown rice, quinoa if you would like to, depending on like your weight loss journey, your diet requirements, or things like that. Again, if you look at the ingredients, this is Of course, it's going to be more ingredients on here, but it's still all things you can pronounce and all things you know what it is. So that's one thing I do like about this. I don't really eat a lot of processed food, especially when I'm like on track and doing what I'm supposed to do as far as meal prepping and, you know, drinking my water and exercising and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm going to be having. But these are go-tos. Trader Joe's or Trader Means. You get these at Trader Joe's. These are my go-tos as far as like, especially with being on lockdown, not being able to like go out as much, or just if you don't feel like going out, if you don't, you know, just grab some of these and you can make them really quickly, and it'll keep you from going out and spending money that you don't need to spend on food. Okay, so mandarin orange chicken and broccoli. This is just for video purposes. I have like a half a bag of this and this left over, so just wanted to show you guys this. All right, here we go. By adding some oil to your pan. I'm using grapeseed oil. You can use whatever oil you choose. Then you're gonna once it heats up, you're gonna add your chicken to the oil, cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes. Then you're gonna add the sauce that comes in the pack. All right, let's get it done. Let's see, we have the mandarin chicken going. So I'm gonna let this continue to cook and simmer some more. And then, of course, we still have the broccoli going. I'm about to turn this off once I mix the seasonings up. I have some Himalayan pink sea salt, black pepper, ground garlic, and everyday seasoning. So I'm about to turn this off because I don't want it to overcook. I still want some texture to it, a little crunch. So, okay, guys. So as you can see, it took no time. It is finished. It looks so good, so bomb. It's nice and crispy, and then it has the sauce. And if you're skeptical about the mandarin orange part, I was too. I'm not really big on orange chicken, but it gives you more of like a sesame taste, like a sesame chicken taste with that little hint of orange. So it's really, really good. You can eat it with, like I said, brown rice, quinoa, whatever carb you want if you're doing carbs. However, this is like a low carb, what I eat in a day, because your girl can't have a lot of carbs when she's trying to slim down. So this again is like a nice little quarantine quote unquote meal that you can make instead of going out spending money or getting something that's not as healthy. Of course, with the sauce and with it being breaded, it's not the healthiest, but it's a healthier option. Like, because we're going to have a healthy dinner and we had a pretty healthy and hefty breakfast, this is not bad. So I'm about to enjoy this and finish binge watching How to Get Away with Murder. Let me know how you guys like this if you try it, okay? All right, guys, so I'm getting a pretty late start to dinner, but I'm going to have a little snack because it's been quite a few hours since I ate. So I have some Silk vanilla yogurt, dairy-free. This is my first time actually trying this, and let me just say this, I love it. And I just added a pinch of muesli and a pinch of coconut flakes. And usually I would use the coconut milk yogurt and then add agave because that one is unsweetened and it doesn't have any like taste to it. But honestly, if you're going to do this, I suggest grabbing Silk. And another option is mini cucumbers. You can slice them up kind of like in thick slices and then have them with your hummus. Okay, so for dinner, we're going to do salmon and veggie saute. So this is going to be some wild Alaskan sake salmon. And I have 2 different types of mushrooms, some cherry tomatoes. We're going to do a bunch of kale and some red onion. All right, so I'm seasoning the fish, keeping it simple, just doing the everyday seasoning by Trader Joe's. Let me see. It has sea salt, mustard seeds, black peppercorns, coriander, onion, garlic, paprika, chili pepper, and that's it. And then I'm going to also add some rosemary. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit just to let the seasonings sink in, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the veggies prepped. All right, so we added some oil to our pan. We're just letting that heat up. We're gonna throw these babies in. Look how delicious that looks. Looks so good. It is a little late. It's almost like 9 o'clock, but we gotta eat dinner, so protein and veggies it is. So I have the veggies sauteing. I'm gonna add some cherry tomatoes to one side of the pan, just because I'm making this for more than just me, and not everybody likes tomatoes. So these are sauteing up pretty good. They smell delicious. I use some garlic powder and everyday seasoning. Keep it simple, delicious. Okay. Okay guys, so this is what I'm having for dinner. This looks like that because it was a part of a big piece. So got some veggie saute with some Tuscan kale, mushroom, and cherry tomatoes and red onion. And then we have some salmon. Had some leftover, so I'm probably going to add this to an omelet for tomorrow's breakfast. And of course, we have our water. All right, so that's dinner.